Let me ask you something personal. How much water do you drink every day? Maybe 6 glasses, maybe 8, maybe more, and you've been doing it your whole life. But here's what nobody is telling you. After the age of 60, plain water alone may not be enough. Not because water is bad, but because your body has changed, and the way your cells absorb water has changed with it. In the next 20 minutes, I'm going to show you something simple, a one-ingredient upgrade to your daily water. It takes less than 30 seconds to prepare, and the science behind it is genuinely remarkable. We're talking about better blood flow, more oxygen reaching your brain and muscles, more energy by mid-morning, and for many men and women over 60, noticeably warmer hands and feet within weeks. No prescription, no supplements, no complicated routines, just water, upgraded. Stay with me. This matters more than you think. My name is Dr. Elizabeth Kavaler. I'm a board-certified urologist and urogynecologist. I've been in clinical practice for over 20 years. Most of my patients are men and women in their 50s, 60s, and 70s. And one of the most common things I see? People doing everything right, eating well, exercising, and still feeling off, still tired, still foggy, still struggling with circulation. Often the missing piece isn't medication, it's hydration, done properly for the body you have now. Today I want to walk you through the real science of what happens to hydration after 60 and exactly what to do about it. Evidence-based, practical, and something you can start tonight. Here's what most people don't realize. After 60, 3 major changes happen inside your body. First, your thirst mechanism weakens. In younger adults, your brain sends a strong signal when you're dehydrated. After 60, that signal gets quieter. Research from the University of Pennsylvania confirms this. Older adults consistently underestimate how dehydrated they actually are. You don't feel thirsty, but your cells are still running dry. Second, your blood vessels lose flexibility. A 2000 study published in Hypertension Research, led by Dr. Hirofumi Tanaka, showed a clear pattern. As we age, arterial stiffness increases significantly. Stiffer arteries mean your heart has to work harder to push blood through. Less flow, less oxygen, less energy. Third, your electrolyte balance shifts. Electrolytes are the minerals that control how water moves into and out of your cells. Sodium, potassium, magnesium, calcium. After 60, kidney function declines slightly. Your body becomes less efficient at holding on to the electrolytes you need. Beat. So what does this mean in practice? It means you can drink 8 glasses of plain water every day and still be functionally dehydrated at the cellular level. Your tissues aren't absorbing it efficiently, and that has real consequences. Before I tell you the solution, I want to make sure you recognize the problem. Because the signs of poor circulation are easy to dismiss, do you wake up tired, even after a full night of sleep? Do your hands or feet feel cold, even when the room is warm? Do you notice brain fog in the afternoon? Does your energy drop sharply after 2 p.m.? Do your joints feel stiff in the morning? None of these feel dramatic. So most people accept them as just getting older. But here's what I want you to understand. These symptoms are not inevitable. They are often signals. Signals that your blood isn't carrying enough oxygen and nutrients to your tissues. And very often, the starting point is cellular dehydration. When your cells don't have enough fluid and electrolytes, your blood becomes slightly thicker. Thicker blood flows more slowly. Slower blood flow means less oxygen to your brain, less oxygen to your muscles, less nourishment to your joints. This is a chain reaction, and it starts at the glass of water on your nightstand. Now, I want to be very clear about something. Plain water is not bad. You should still drink it. But research published in Nutrition Reviews shows an important distinction. Water absorption into your cells requires electrolytes to work properly. Think of electrolytes as the key that opens the door. Water is the guest waiting outside. Without the key, the guest can't get in. When your electrolyte balance is off, water passes through your digestive system quickly. You drink, you urinate, but cellular hydration never fully happens. This is why athletes have known for decades that plain water isn't enough during exertion. And it's exactly why the same principle applies to aging bodies at rest. Your cells need more than just water. They need the minerals that help them use it. So here is the upgrade, the one simple addition that changes everything. A small pinch of high-quality sea salt or Himalayan pink salt added to your first glass of water every morning. I know what you're thinking. Salt? Isn't that bad for blood pressure? This is one of the most important distinctions I want to make today. We are not talking about the processed sodium in packaged food. We are talking about a tiny trace amount of natural mineral salt, approximately 1/8 of a teaspoon. That is roughly 290 milligrams of sodium, less than what's in a single slice of bread. Natural sea salt and Himalayan pink salt contain 84 trace minerals, including magnesium, potassium, calcium, and bicarbonates. These are the exact electrolytes your aging cells need to absorb water efficiently. When you add this to water, you create a gentle electrolyte solution, not a sports drink, not a supplement, just water with the minerals your body was designed to use. Here's the science behind why it works. Electrolytes work through a mechanism called osmosis. Osmosis is how water moves across cell membranes. When the concentration of minerals outside a cell is balanced correctly, water flows into the cell, hydrating it from the inside. When that balance is off, water flows past the cell without entering. A 2010 study in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition by Dr. Emmanuel Jacquier confirmed that water is only effective as a nutrient when the body's electrolyte environment supports absorption. Here's what this means for blood flow specifically. When your cells are properly hydrated, your blood volume increases slightly. Your blood viscosity decreases, meaning it flows more easily. Your heart doesn't have to work as hard, and oxygen and nutrients reach tissues more efficiently. Think of it like this: thick honey through a straw versus clean water through a straw. Proper hydration thins the blood just enough to let it move freely. And when blood flows freely, your brain gets more oxygen, your muscles get more fuel, your joints get more lubrication, and that afternoon fog starts to lift. Now, if you want to take this one step further, there are 3 natural additions that amplify the effect beautifully. Addition 1, fresh lemon juice. Half a lemon squeezed into your morning water. Lemon contains citrate, a compound that helps prevent mineral crystallization in the kidneys. It also contains vitamin C, which supports the production of collagen in blood vessel walls. Healthier blood vessel walls mean better flexibility and better flow. Addition 2, a thin slice of fresh ginger. Ginger contains gingerols, bioactive compounds with vasodilatory properties. That means they help relax and widen blood vessels. Multiple studies have shown ginger can improve circulation measurably in older adults. Addition 3, a small teaspoon of raw honey. Raw honey, not processed table honey, contains trace amounts of potassium and antioxidants. It also makes this morning drink genuinely pleasant to consume, which means you'll actually do it every day. Combined, you have a circulation-supporting morning drink, made entirely from things already in your kitchen. No pharmacy visit required. Here is exactly how to make this every morning. Step 1. Fill a glass with 8 to 12 ounces of room temperature water. Room temperature, not ice cold. Cold water slightly constricts blood vessels on contact. Room temperature allows immediate absorption. Step 2. Add 1/8 teaspoon of Himalayan pink salt or natural sea salt. Do not use regular table salt. It's stripped of the trace minerals we need. Look for pink salt or gray sea salt at any grocery store. Step 3. Squeeze in the juice of half a lemon. Step 4. Optional. Add 1 thin slice of fresh ginger. Step 5. Optional. Stir in 1 small teaspoon of raw honey. Stir gently. Drink slowly. First thing in the morning, before coffee, before food. This simple ritual takes 90 seconds, and done consistently, the benefits compound over time. Timing matters more than most people realize. Morning, first 30 minutes after waking, is the optimal window. After 7 to 8 hours of sleep, your body is at its most dehydrated point of the day. Your blood is at its thickest. Circulation to the brain is at its lowest. This is exactly when your cells are most receptive to this mineral-enriched water. A second glass at mid-afternoon, around 2 to 3 p.m., extends the benefits. This is when most people experience their energy dip. That dip is often dehydration-driven, not just tiredness. One practical tip I give my patients: prepare this the night before and leave it on your nightstand. The moment you wake up, it's already there. Remove the barrier and the habit becomes automatic. Now let me tell you what not to do, because the wrong approach can actually make things worse. Mistake 1. Drinking large amounts of water all at once. Your kidneys can process roughly 1 liter per hour. Drinking more than that in a short window flushes electrolytes out of your body. Spread your intake across the day. Small glasses, consistent rhythm. Mistake 2. Relying on coffee or tea as your primary fluid. Both are mild diuretics. They push water out of the body. Every cup of coffee should be matched with a cup of plain or mineral water. Mistake 3. Using sports drinks or electrolyte powders without checking the label. Many commercial electrolyte products contain 20 to 30 grams of sugar per serving. That sugar creates its own set of problems for people over 60. The natural salt solution I described today has 0 added sugar. Mistake 4. Waiting until you feel thirsty. Remember, after 60, your thirst signal is unreliable. Thirst in older adults already signals mild dehydration. Drink on a schedule, not on demand. Before I continue, I need to say something important. This hydration upgrade is safe for the vast majority of healthy adults over 60. But there are specific situations where you should speak with your doctor first. If you have been diagnosed with chronic kidney disease, your kidneys may struggle to process extra minerals. Please consult your nephrologist before adding mineral salt to your water. If you have stage 2 hypertension, blood pressure consistently above 160/100, discuss any dietary sodium change with your cardiologist first. If you take medications that affect potassium levels, such as certain diuretics or ACE inhibitors, check with your prescribing physician before making this change. For everyone else, including those with mild, well-managed hypertension, the trace mineral amounts we're discussing are generally considered safe. But your doctor knows your full health picture. Always defer to them. I want to be honest with you about what to expect. This is not a miracle, but it is measurable. Week 1. Most people notice they urinate less frequently. This is a good sign. It means your body is retaining more fluid at the cellular level. Some people notice slightly more energy by day 3 or 4. Week 2. Brain fog begins to lift for many people. Morning stiffness in joints starts to ease. Some people notice their hands and feet feel warmer. Week 3 to 4. Sustained energy through the afternoon, without the crash. Better sleep quality in many cases, because the body maintains hydration through the night. Improved sense of mental clarity and focus. The most common feedback I hear from patients who try this: I didn't realize how bad I felt until I started feeling better. These changes are subtle in the beginning, but they compound. Week by week, they add up. And after 30 days, most people tell me they would never go back. I want to close with something personal. Over 20 years of clinical practice, I have seen thousands of patients, men and women in their 60s, 70s, and 80s. And one pattern repeats itself constantly. The people who age the best, the ones with the most energy, the sharpest minds, the strongest bodies, are not the ones who found some miracle supplement. They are the ones who mastered the basics: sleep, movement, nutrition, and hydration. Hydration is the one that gets overlooked the most. It doesn't feel dramatic. It doesn't come in a bottle with a bold claim. It's just water, with a small upgrade. But the cumulative effect of doing this every single morning, it is not small. It is foundational. Your body after 60 is not broken. It is adapting, and it responds beautifully when you give it what it needs. Start tonight. Put the salt on the counter, cut the lemon, leave the glass ready. Tomorrow morning, give your circulation the upgrade it deserves. Pause. I'm Dr. Elizabeth Kavaler, and I'll see you in the next video. If this video helped you today, please hit the like button. It tells me you want more content like this. Subscribe if you haven't already. I publish new videos every week, everyone grounded in real clinical science. And leave a comment below with one word: hydration. That tells me you're starting this tomorrow morning. I read every comment. I'll reply personally. Share this video with someone you care about, a parent, a partner, a friend who's been feeling tired and foggy. This simple information could genuinely change their mornings.